Greetings, citizens of the internet. I'm Static Buzz, and we're back with another guide for Elden Ring. And this one's going to be for the Stormfoot Catacombs. And the reason why I'm over here is to show you this eerie-looking statue and what it does. So if you click examine, it'll actually it'll light the candle in its hand and put out some smoke to direct you towards a catacomb, cave, those type of things, like we're doing now. So the catacombs that we're going for should be one of the first ones that you actually go to if you are exploring in Elden Ring. I'm going to get up to it and then I'm going to show you guys where it is at on the map. Alright, so we look at the map and we go to the Church of Ella, I don't know how to say that. Whatever, however you say it. The first step, so if you go a little northwest without going onto the beach, you will find it over here. This is where that statue was, and it puts it on the map until you, I don't know if you die, but if you beat the catacombs or wherever it's pointing to, it'll get rid of that on the map. So alright, we're going to go in, and what these are like little, I don't even want to call them dungeons because they're really short. Well, they do get pretty long later on, so I guess you could call them dungeons in a sense. Most of them have lost graces in them, and you should always pick them because you can always teleport to them later. Alright, so anyways, in this one we have this guy here. Doesn't really say much. A proper death means returning to the Erdtree. Have patience until time comes and the roots call to you. Alright, so I'm going to break this down room by room so you guys know what you're getting into. I call this room 1, and here we're going to have 2 imps. You can see one kind of behind the chair over there. You see him back there right by the shiny above the candle. And another one is behind the door where I'm facing. Not the door, the wall by where I'm facing. And also in there on the body is some root resin, which is a crafting material. I don't really know what it does yet, but I'm sure we could find some use for it. So we're going to step in, get this guy to get a little mad at us and hopefully come at us. Throw him out. Easy peasy. They do bleed damage, so watch that. Don't let them hit you too many times without taking care of them. Alright, now we're going to take care of this guy who likes to throw stuff. Alright, so these imps can drop smelting stones level 1 and their imp head helmet. It's an imp head cat in quotes helmet that they can drop. Here's that root resin. That is it for this room. So you can bypass this room every time you want, every time you come back now. You don't have to worry about that room anymore. Once you clear it out, unless you're trying to get that helmet, then by all means clean it out. Alright, this is room number 2, and here we're going to have the Grave Glowwort level 1. So you see that 1 next to it? I call that level 1. I don't know if that's what it actually technically is, but they go up in levels 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how high they go. And these particular items are used for upgrading your spirits, which if you don't know how to do that yet, there's plenty of guides out there that'll help you there. Alright, so this is room 2 that we're in here. This is actually the boss door. We can't get to it yet because we need to. You see that statue across the way right next to that imp that's gonna think that it's sneaking in on us? But there is a lever behind that, and that's where we need to get to open this door. But in this room, this is room number 3 that we're going into, there are 2 imps on top, and if you stay in the middle, they will keep throwing things at you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run off to the left and then draw them to me and take them out. Damage to get me. You have that bleed and just run. Oh, he got me. Wall! Don't get in my way, wall. Don't get in my way, wall. That wasn't very clean. I usually do that cleaner. Alright, so here we have the Grave Violet. Now, these will, for lack of a better term, respawn every time you hit a grace. Here's another Grove Wort. They do not respawn when you hit a grace. So after room 3, we're going to go to room 4, and there's nothing in room 4, but it leads to a hallway with a flame. Now this flame, if you have an arrow, you could shoot that pillar down there. Otherwise, you got to time your run and run off to the right over here, but don't go too deep because there's another one there. And we're going to run over here. Oh no, oh, I thought it was a little slow. You can hit these. That's why I said you can shoot them with the arrow, and then they will go down. You don't have to worry about them anymore unless you hit them or an enemy hits them. All right, and here we're going to have, behind the pillar, we're going to have a prattling taint hello. And what this does is if you go to your inventory, and I'll wait till the flame stops. People like to use those in the PvP or in co-op to say hello to people coming in. I don't know how many more of those type of prattling taints there are. The hello's the only one I've found up to this point. Alright, so we need to move past this. Don't go to the... Okay, maybe it's fine going to the left. I thought this was another one where the left would go if you were in front of it. Alright. So this is room number... Well, actually, this is a hallway. I guess we could call this room. So this is the next room. Now, you see there's guys on the wall up here, and I don't like to just go in there. They want you to grab that item. We're not going to do that. We're going to make some of these. Go to our equipment. Equip them. And then we're going to use them one at a time to draw these guys off. And we're going to duck behind this pillar so he can't throw something at us. And then when he gets close... Alright, we're going to wait for that bleed to go down just to be safe. Rinse and repeat. Come on, buddy. And if you're wondering what I'm doing with the block, I have a 100% physical protection shield. And basically I am taking the hit and then doing a, what do they call them, a heavy shield counter, but I'm doing a heavy attack after that. Alright, so there's going to be 3 more. I'm going to hit the one up here first, because the other 2 don't aggro unless you go to hit him or... See, after he hits and bounces off, I'm hitting the heavy attack and I'm coming back in. That's what I'm doing there. And he usually stuns him and then you can finish him off with critical. He's down. Regular attack. We'll finish him off. Alright, so this will be a Smoldering Butterfly. Here's another one of our... Oh, this is the Ghost Glowmort, level 1. I don't know if these are used for leveling up the spirits or not. They might be. Most of the Glowworts are used to level up the spirits. So... save them for the spirits you want and level them up. Alright, we're going to go up this ladder. Up this ladder there's going to be 2 imps, and once you hit one, the other one's going to start moving towards you. So you're going to want to take them out quickly. And then turn and face the other one. There we go. And here's another of our groove warts, level 1. Alright, this room there's going to be 2 imps. And this one likes to throw things at you. So we're going to come back here and hide behind this. We're actually going to back way up so that hopefully he comes after us. He is. Right, now there is another one hiding behind the right side. Ah! I can't believe I missed him on the first one. I was trying to target him and it didn't target him. Alright, there's another glow wart. And here we have our Wandering Noble ashes that'll summon Wandering Nobles. I've used it before. It looks just like it is, where you get a bunch of... Oh, here it is. It summons 5. I didn't know how many. It's 5. They kind of just move like zombies. They're not really very fast, and they don't really do much, so they're just kind of cannon fodder. I don't know what the use for them would be. I'm sure there probably is, but I don't use them. Alright, so we're going to drop down. This is room 3, the one after the boss's door. This is where those imps fell off and attacked us. There's another imp over here in the corner. You're going to want to make sure you take care of him. And I don't know where I took that other hit, but I took another hit. Grab your glow wart, hit the switch, the lever, and then because I'm not full health and I'm not full flask, I'm going to head back to the Grace before I go into the boss. You can see that opened up. I'll show you real quick. It opens up, and down below there's the fog, famous fog for the boss fight. Now, this guy is a whole lot easier if you have a shield that does 100% protection. And if you don't, then you're going to want to dodge all of his moves. I don't think I have enough to level up. I don't. So you can see where I'm at. I'm level 26. I was following a guide, a Fighting Cowboys guide to be exact. And I think I got through the first 4 videos before I did this. So that's where I'm at. I'm following his guide just because it's fun and he does a good job of pointing things out. There are some things that I grab that he doesn't grab, like the shield that I have, the turtle shield. He doesn't grab that even though he goes right by it. I'm not sure why he doesn't grab it, because it's got barricade shield, which if you hit the left, it gives you that as a buff, which I don't really know what it does. I think it increases your chance to block or cause them to go into the exhausted mode, or whatever you want to call it, the down state, where you can critical them. Alright, so let's make sure we're ready. We got our wolves out. We've got our jellyfish. We're going to go with wolves on this one because they do more damage. If he proves to be difficult, he shouldn't prove to be difficult, but if he does, then we will change it out to try the jellyfish. And actually, I think I'm going to switch up to this because that'll give me some bleed damage, and hopefully I can get that. Alright, so he's going to be a jumping cat, but he's called the Erdtree Burial Watchdog, which I don't know why he's called that. Now you can see that I can block his attack, no problem, no damage. I want the wolves to get a little bit of attention, and then I'm going to start... Nope, not doing that. That's not it. Yeah, be careful. He's got some big moves. He does spit fire, so be cautious of that. down right now. Oh, good. I thought I missed it, but I didn't. I got it. That'll help a lot. Now let's target him. He's going to be... He does a jump attack, which I'm surprised he hasn't done so far. Finish him off right here. Alright, so he does a jump attack, and he comes like straight at you, and then slams down and creates an AoE at his feet. And when he does that, you can block if you have 100% physical. It will drain your stamina fully unless you have a lot of stamina, I guess. So it's best to dodge out of that one and dodge far enough away to get out of the AoE that he creates when he hits the ground. Alright, so you see the reward for killing the boss is another summon ashes, which is the noble sorcerer ash. This one's good if you want a ranged summoning to call. I have another one that I like later on. I think it's a page, and that summon has a crossbow and can also use a sword. Anyways, on to finishing up the Stormfront here. So we're gonna use this. Why did I not use this? I hit no. And it'll take us back to the grace at the beginning. And I'm just gonna run outside real quick. I want to see if that statue that was on the map is gone now. I know that you can't examine the statue if you've cleared the catacomb or whatever that it's pointing to. So let's go out here, check our map, and yeah, you can see it's gone. It's like right here, and it's gone at this point. So anyways, that is the Stormfront Catacombs. I'm going to be doing a lot more. There's another one over here I'm going to do next, and I'm going to pretty much focus on these little dungeon, catacomb, cave things that I don't see anybody else covering at this point. Unless it's got an item in it, nobody actually covers them, so I'm going to make that my focus. So if you guys want to see more of those, go ahead and do what you got to do to get notified. And until next video, take care. Bye-bye now. Static Buzz out. What exactly does it say about that summon? So let's go here. Ash remains in which spirits yet dwell. Use to summon the spirit of noble sorcerer, spirit of nobleman who once asked to be given a place at Rhea's Lucaria to learn glintstone sorcery. His talent was insufficient to be worthy of donning the stone crown, however, and he is only capable of using the most rudimentary sorcery. So he can't go to the Rhea Lucaria. I think that's like the that's the place over here. I want to say it's like a university, but I'm not sure what you want to call it. I guess I haven't fully discovered it, but I'm pretty sure it's this place right here, or is it the one with the glowing doors? I can't remember. Too much stuff going on in this game.